Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. So many messages we have given in Malayalam. Many people used to ask why they cannot be translated into English and explained. Translating every point into English and re-uploading is very difficult. And the result and output of that is not that much also. So I will summarize whatever we have given in Malayalam, of which the first point today, the greatest prayer in Indian Vedas, greatest prayer that can be adopted by all 750 crore people of the world. Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya. The crux of the message, from bad to good, good to better, better nearer to the best. In our behavior, in our communication, in our vision, in our lifestyle, in the mental attitude, in the family relation, in the social bondage, in all these things, from bad to good. Asado ma sadgamaya. Asado ma sadgamaya prayer, which can be chanted by anybody, is a Shanti mantra of Upanishad also. Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya. From darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge. Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya. So, from bad to good, from darkness to light, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. From a tension-full life, a life with full tension, towards a life without a tension, towards a life without a tension or less tension. This prayer I request you to continuously chant. Asadoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Next point about Sanskrit, Sanskritam. In Sanskrit language is called Deva Bhasha. Sanskritam word means refined one. Prakritam means non-refined. Samskriti means refined knowledge, refined culture. Sam means glorious. Kritam means done. Samskritam means the one which has been converted into glorious state. Prakritam means Purakritam. Initially they have been there, but during the course of time, refining has taken place. Most unfortunately, some people used to say Sanskrit is a dead language. But remember that no language can be dead. Tens of thousands of books and manuscripts are there in the world written in Sanskrit. Harvard University, Oxford University, Cambridge University, including Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, which is an engineering institute. And world over, in developed countries and other countries also, Sanskrit is being taught, learned thoroughly. In India, many villages people used to talk in Sanskrit, discuss in Sanskrit. So, my request to you, your children should learn Sanskrit. When I happened to go to Kuwait very recently, I went there for delivering lecture in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and also for inaugurating one of the new Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan school. There are many students are studying, many students from Christian community and Islam community, Muslims are studying Sanskrit. In our school also Christians are studying Sanskrit very well. Many Christian scholars were there, like Devasya, who has written Sanskrit books. So Sanskrit is not at all a dead language. Your duty to learn Sanskrit in shortest period. Samskrita Bharati is teaching Sanskrit in 10 days. Your children should also learn Sanskrit. The most complicated language in English, even pronunciation vary for the same spelling. PUT put BUT but, SHUT shut, and like that the spelling varies so much. GHOST ghost, LAUGH laugh. Such a complicated language we can learn. Our children can learn from LKG. But such a refined language, Sanskrit, why not learn to the extent possible? Try to learn, whatever may be the age. At the age of 57, if Max Muller can learn Sanskrit and write 46 book of the Orientals, why not an Indian learners? Instead of telling it is a dead language, instead of telling that even if we learn it there is no usage, my request is you learn, let your children also learn that. Next question, how to perform puja? Puja is not a Vedic ritual, it's a Puranic ritual. You can use a granite idol, wooden idol, laterite idol, metallic idol, a picture or a lamp. You are chanting the mantra after doing the avahanam. Avahanam is done from within the body of the priest. Through nostril air, avahanam is done, and in the idol, that chaitanyam, that power is consecrated for temporary purpose. Then treating that just like we treat our guest. And the treatment of a guest is the puja. The treatment of the divine power which has taken from the priest's body as Chaitanya and put in the idol made of granite, marble, lamp, picture, wooden or even metallic idol. Then considering it as an embodiment of Chaitanya, energy, omnipotent, omnipresent power, performing the worshipping practice is known as puja. Now, next question. Next question is about question. Many people used to ask questions. Asking question is very good. In Vedas also it is told, Shikshayahi prashninam, upashikshayahi upaprashninam, shiksha sakhibhya havishisvadava, swayam yajasvadhanvam vridhana, kim svedvanam kavusa vriksha asam. So ask question. Ask a small question for small problem. Ask big question for the big problem. Then after getting the answer for that, you discuss among yourself, shiksha sakhibhya, with your friends, and enlighten yourself. Don't keep quiet, enlighten yourself. But before asking the question, my request to you, what question you are going to ask, when you are going to ask, why you are going to ask, where you are going to ask, who are you to ask, to whom you are going to ask, how you are going to ask. These are the 7 questions. Why, what, when, where, who, whom, how. 7 questions you ask about the subject and about yourself. About the subject also. When you go to the temple, why should I go to the temple? When should I go to the temple? Where should I go to the temple? And how should go to the temple? Who am I to go to the temple and whom I should go to the temple? Ask the question. then only the clarification question to others should be asked. Many a times, if you are asking a question to a person whom you think a scholar, he may be equally ignorant in your subject or the subject in which you are going to ask the question. Unknowingly, we presume that that fellow is a scholar in the subject and would like to give him the responsibility to give the answer. Instead of your thinking the answer, instead of your searching the answer, you give the responsibility to somebody and blindly follow. Many a times the person whom you are asking the question may be academically at lower standard. You may be in better standard. Still you want to follow him. So you think, don't pledge your freedom of thinking to somebody else. You continuously think, search for the answer. Tell the people who are asking you the question, if somebody is asking to you the question, you tell, this is what I know. If you know, you explain it. Otherwise, you tell that I don't know the subject. Make it a point that if you do not know the subject, don't give trash, trivial answers. Tell that I don't know the answer. Unfortunately, many of the parents used to think that when the children ask us the question, we have to give the answer. No, not like that at all. When the children, they have got the freedom to ask any question. Anybody has got the freedom to ask any question. You have got the freedom to tell that I don't know the answer. You have got the freedom to know that I heard from somewhere, from someone or from my parents. This is the explanation given by them. But in the 21st century, I don't think that explanation will be suitable. Tell that clearly. Don't try to quarrel while giving the answer or while teaching others. Never try to argue anything. Never try to convince with over-stressing power somebody. Just inform them. And tell to think about it. You also think every point. Many a times I have seen people asking the question just because Dr. Gopalakrishnan is there. Not because they have got any doubt. Those who are asking the question, if you just inquire them why you are asking the question, they will say, I am just like that asking you the question. Just like that asking the question. Why? Because you are there. I am seeing you are simply sitting, so I am asking the question. What is the purpose of your asking the question? So many people are asking questions, so I am also asking the question. Why you are asking the question? So, keep the freedom of finding out the answer for the question that you have got in you. You think about it. You search for that. Find out the answer. Then, if you are convinced with the answer, teach others also. Never expect that the person who is standing in front of you is responsible for answering all your questions. Whether the person who is standing in front of you is your mother or father or teacher or anybody, you can ask any question, but they cannot answer all the questions that you are asking. Remember that. Next question. Mahatma Gandhi's son. You know, unlike Jawaharlal Nehru's daughter Indira Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru did everything for making her the Prime Minister. Indira Gandhi did everything for making Rajiv Gandhi the Prime Minister. Unfortunately, before preparing Rahul Gandhi to that chair, luckily or unluckily, Rajiv Gandhi went away from here. So his wife up to now could not become the Prime Minister of India. His son also, there is no chance very much. But Mahatma Gandhi never did too much, never did very much for his children. He never wanted his children to be in politics or grabbing the credibility that he has built. Mahatma Gandhi never made his sons or children the politicians or the so-called office chair bearers. Very rarely people can do. But unfortunately, another thing happened. He did not look after his children very seriously. This is the complaint that I have heard. I do not know exactly. What I heard, one or two of his children, they were just wandering, beggars type of people. So when you have created a boy or a girl as your son or daughter, don't try to make him somebody's leader under your shade, but nurture them perfectly. Otherwise you should not have ventured to create them. So in personal life, I don't think Mahatma Gandhi was a great success. Next question about the medicines. Whenever you are taking medicine, make it sure that all the medicines have got side effect. Every medicine has got side effect. No medicine is a Mrita Sanjeevani. Some of the medicines when you are taking before food, its effectiveness may be 10 times. During food, its effectiveness may be 5 times. When you take the medicine after the food, its effect may be twice, 2 times, 2, something like that. In many cases, your body has the capacity to cure your health problem. Some of the medicines may be activating that capacity. But try to do 2 or 3 or 4 days experiment without medicine if you have got the willpower. Medicine is not a must for majority of the problems. Many doctors give 5 or 6 medicines, tablets, tonics, exclusively because they get excellent commission of 30% from that. They get the commission as money, they get the commission as fridge or watch or TV or ornament or ring or anything like that. When you eat each tablet, each medicine, it will be creating a negative effect in your body. So try to equip your body without medicine. But if it is a must, ask the question to the doctor, what are the purposes of each tablet? They will definitely say the first tablet is you have to take if you have got the pain. So the question, you see how he explained, if you have got the pain. But if you are not asking, definitely I am sure you will be eating all the 16 or 12 tablet. The condition is that if you have got pain, you have to eat. Not that the morning, noon, evening you have to eat it. So the doctor in daylight is cheating you without explaining it. If he would have explained it, dear patient, if you have got pain, you should eat this tablet. So purchase 2 or 3 instead of 16. If you have got pain, purchase 1 or 2 more. If settling delay is there, you should eat the second medicine. If you are not getting sleep due to the pain, try to sleep little later. Still if you are not getting the sleep, take this tablet. So very specifically, if you are asking the question either to the doctor or to the medical shop man, the seller of the medicine, the salesman of the medicine, he will explain this is meant for this one, this is meant for this one, and other thing. Don't purchase dozens and dozens of tablets. Ask the specific purpose. Reject 90% of the tablets. It is not a sin. Every medicine will be solving your health problem by creating another problem with the side effect, which may not be obviously seen in the next day or next week. It may be projected outside after some days. So, next point, what are the enemies for Hindu Dharma? It's a sharp question. the first enemy of Hindus, the intellectual Hindu, the leftist Hindu, the atheist Hindu, the so-called scientific, rational, radical, analyzing Hindu with a negative approach. So the first enemy of Hindus, Hindus themselves. Second enemy of Hindu, the Christians who work day and night for converting Hindus into Christianity. The third enemy of Hindus, the Muslims. The Muslims who try to convert the Hindus through jihad, love jihad, terrorism, and so many other aspects. The fourth enemy of the Hindu, the hardcore communal Hindu who misinterpret our Vedas without learning, blindly follow duracharas and do the level worst for creating a wrong impression. Many people are there in that line who denigrate, who degrade, who belittle Hinduism without learning, without knowing anything. And the fifth enemy of Hindus, those who are blindly following and making others blindly follow Hindu Dharma without learning, without supporting the learning process, without knowing, without trying to teach anything, blindly following that. Like this we have got a group of enemies: Christians, Muslims, communist and atheist, so-called progressives, and those who are very blindly following without knowing anything, preaching and practicing and explaining wrongly this is Hindu Dharma, which is not Hindu Dharma. These are all the 4-5 major enemies of Hindu Dharma. You should not become an enemy of Hindu Dharma. Learn thoroughly, teach those who got converted into Christianity, bring them back. Never allow your relatives and friends to get converted into Christianity. And if you are a communist, make it sure that you have got the freedom to become any political party member, but never denigrate your culture. Majority of the communist, atheist intellectuals, they blindly support Islam and Christianity but blindly denigrate Hindu Dharma. Thus don't become an enemy of Hindu Dharma. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.